Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at emphatic stress. Emphatic stress is very important because questions from emphatic stress normally come out in your Jamb and your Waec. So we're going to be looking at specific problems. We're going to be checking out past questions so that we'll look at similar problems and we'll be able to handle them so that we can move ahead faster. Okay, I'm going to leave us more time to join up so that we can move effectively. Okay, so let's try and start. I don't know whether okay, let me check it out. I think my screen should be visible now. Okay, so let's look at emphatic stress in English. So in every emphatic stress problem that you're going to be getting in English, you'll be expected to check out the stressed word. Then you look through your options. Anywhere the stressed word is changed, that is the answer, okay? So let's take an instance. We have this sentence, Ben's wife is always charming. So that is the sentence, Ben's wife is always charming. So the stressed word here is charming. So how do you know the stressed word? The word that is written in capital letter is always the stressed word. So in this sentence, the stressed word is charming because it is written in capital letter. And sometimes they are going to write it in bold or italize it so that you can differentiate it from the other words. So charming is the stressed word. So check through your options. Where is this word charming changed? You can see here we still have charming. We still have charming here, but here charming has been changed to quarrelsome. And here we have charming again. So if you check through this, you can see that option number C is the answer. So this is how you go about getting the answer. You check for the check for the stress word. So the stress word has to change in the answer. So here we're having charming, charming. Here is quarrelsome. So that's one method of finding out the answer. Another way you can do that is you check through. If the stress word is not seen at all, like here we have charming. If you come through here and you don't have charming at all, that could also be the answer, okay? So two methods, very, very important. Where the stress word is changed or where the stress word is missing completely. So we're going to look at examples from past questions so that we can be able to drive this point home. So read the question and identify the stress word. The stress word is normally the word in capital letter or the word that is bold. If it is not a capital letter, it should be bold. So you check through your options. These are options A, B, C, and D. So where is charming changed? Okay. So that makes option C the right answer. Okay. So the question says Ben's wife is always charming, and charming is the word. Option A is John's wife always charming. Option B is Ben's wife sister always charming. Option C is Ben's wife always quarrelsome. Option D is Ben's wife rarely charming. So in the above question, charming is emphasized. So the changed option is quarrelsome. And that means quarrelsome the answer. Let's take another instance where you have this charming and it is not in capital letters. So let's say we have this as our charming. And instead of, if we have Benz, all in capital letters. So if Benz is the stressed word, okay, we had something like this. What do you think would be the answer to this? So you can see that the stressed word here is no longer charming, it's Benz. So where is Benz changed here? We have is Jones, is Benz, is Benz, is Benz. So you can see that here it has been changed to Jones. So that makes option A the right answer if Benz is. And you can see this is where it was indicated. If the emphasis is on Benz, then option A should be the answer because Ben has been changed to John. So this is very, very important. So you're looking for the change, the option that has the stretch word change. That's what we're looking at. Okay. So let's take this back. So let's still be having our normal bends. So what if the stress word is wife? What if the stress word is wife? What do you think will be the answer? So check through and see where wife has been changed. So we have here is John's wife, always charming, is Ben's sister, always charming, is Ben's wife, always quarrelsome, is Ben's wife, really charming. So with this, you can easily see that the answer should be sister, B, because in B here we have the wife changing to sister. So that's what you look at for in emphatic stress. You read through the sentence, identify the word that has the stress, which is normally the word in capital letter. So once you've identified that word, check through the option. Anywhere the word, the stress word has been changed, that's the answer. And like I said before, it's not just where it has been changed, where if you don't see wife again, any of the option that has the stress word taken out, it's also the answer. Okay. So let's take another example. If we are having wife, let's say the wife is normal, but the stress word is always. Always. Okay. So we have Ben's wife is always charming, and the stress word is always. What do you think should be the answer for this? So you can check through the options and see where always, which is the stress word, has been changed. So here we still have always John's wife, always charming. Option B is Ben's wife, always charming. Option C is Ben's wife, always quarrelsome. And option D is Ben's wife, rarely charming. Rarely. See, from always is now rarely. So option D is the answer. So if the emphasis is on always, then D is the answer. Okay. So with these, I think, okay. So let me give you an instance where you don't even have any, you don't have the word at all. There it is missing. So let's say we have Ben's wife is always charming. Okay, this is not quite an example that we could easily do that. So let's check out past questions from emphatic stress so that we can be able to try out what we've learned and also take an instance of where the word, the stress word is totally missing in the option. Okay, so let's try it out. Let's try out past question paper so that we can rehearse. Okay. So let's check out these. Okay. Okay, these are emphatic stress problems. And we are looking at Jamb use of English 2019. This is a typical emphatic stress problem. Like I say, you're always going to see them. They come out in your Jamb. The Waec, emphatic stress, very, very important. Okay. The question says, in each of the questions 57 to 58, the word in capital letter has the emphatic stress. Okay. Choose the option to which the given sentence relates. Okay. So the question says, Adamu is leaving a car behind. Adamu is leaving a car behind. And the stress word here is car. You can see that because it's in capital letter. So what should be the answer? Is it what is Adamu leaving? B, is Adamu driving the car in front? Option C, who is leaving a car behind? Option D, where is Adamu leaving a car? Okay. So in the explanation that I gave prior to this exercise, I said that after reading the question, look out for the stress word. And the stress word is the word in capital letter. And you can see clearly it is car. So check through the option. Anywhere you see car, change to maybe motorcycle or bike or any other object. Then you know it should be the answer. Or anywhere that does not have car at all. Okay. So if you look through the option, we have car in option B, we have car in option C, and we have car in option D. So in option A, there is no car at all. So that makes it the answer. So let's say we are not even having car. We are having another object apart from car. We would have also made it the answer, but it's quite clearly the second way of sorting emphatic stress problems. That is what we are using here. So if you check through the options, all the options, you can see here car, but on option A, there is no car there. So that makes A the right answer for this. So let's look at number 2. Lambusa took off the wig. Lambusa took off the wig. So the stress word here is took off. So we're going to look through the options and see where we don't see look, took off at all, or where it has been changed to maybe something else. Okay, so option A says, who took off the wig? B says, what did Lambusa do? C said, did Lambusa take off the wig? D, did Lambusa take off the wig? Okay. C and D, they are just repeating the same thing. But from what we said, we are going to check for where we are going to check the options and check where took off is not represented or where it has been changed. So you can see in option A, we still have took off here. In B, there is nothing like that. In C and D, there are take off. You can see them here. So option B is the right answer because the stress word is not here. It's totally missing. And you know how you determine it by checking checking through the options where the stress word is either missing or changed. That becomes the answer. So that makes B the answer to that. Yeah, let's move down. Jamb use of English 2017. Amina attends a commercial college. The stress word there is commercial. Okay. So we're going to check through the options. We see where commercial is not existent or where it has been changed. So you can see the option A, does Kunle attend a commercial college? There's still commercial, so this cannot be the answer. Has Amina graduated from a commercial college? There's still commercial, so this cannot be the answer. And number C, does Amina attend a technical college? You can see the word commercial, which is the stress word, has been changed to technical. So that makes option C the right answer. Option D, does Amina attend a commercial school? There's still commercial. So this cannot be the answer. So like I said before, in emphatic stress problem, what you look out for, when you read the question, you look out for the word in capital letter. Then check through the options. Anywhere it is changed, that becomes the answer. Or any of the options in which it is totally missing becomes the answer. Okay, let's look at question number 60. His wife works in a bank. His wife works in a bank. Okay. The stressed word here is his. Okay. Okay, let's take if the stressed word is his. So we have where does his wife work? So you can see his is here, his is here. So this cannot be the answer. Here, does his wife play in a bank? His wife, we are still talking about his wife. See, the stress word is his. So this is talking about his wife. The second option is also talking about his. So it has to be his property. Now, option number C, does his concubine work in the bank? It's still talking about his, whether it's his wife or his concubine. So the stress word is his. So we have his here, we have his here, we have his. So in all these sentences, we are discussing about his. Whereas in option D, we have does my wife. Now you're talking about mine. See? So the word his here has been changed to mine. That makes option D the right answer. So very importantly, you have to take note of the stress word that is in the question. So taking note of that, check through your options. Anywhere that stress word has been changed, that becomes the answer. Or anywhere the stress word is totally missing. So those are the two ways you can use in sorting this out. So this is very, very important. Emphatic stress, like I said, is always there. You're always going to see emphatic stress problem. So the earlier you know how to go about it, the better it is for you, because it's going to help that make it very possible for you to sort questions out in emphatic stress. Okay. So before I sign off, I'm going to let you can get down these notes, like I said. So in emphatic stress, what the student does is that he ticks the option where the stress word has been changed. So anywhere the stress word has been changed, that's where you pick as the answer. Okay. So let me still leave it at what it was before we started. Charming, and that should make option C the right answer, because that is where charming, which is the stress word, has been changed to quarrelsome. Okay. So in our subsequent English class, we're going to be looking at oral English, vowels and consonants. We're going to be able to do oral transcription, how to transcribe the word into its oral form, so that you can pick out options with similar vowel sounds and similar consonant sounds. Okay. So please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is Tclassified.com. You can follow me up on my Facebook, so that you can see our Facebook live lectures at Augustine Emeka Ikene. And you can get our flash. So we have flash that we are selling. This our flash has our lectures. Very, very good. It has our lectures. Okay, so this is the flash. This flash, it has two ports. This port you can use on your laptop. This you can use on your phone. So it has most of our lectures and past questions. So you can get it for your child. You can put it in the phone, slot it into the phone there, and then you can play the lectures from there, and some of our past questions as well. So when you get this class, you are entitled to join up our Zoom class, so that you can be able to ask questions during the class. We want the class to be interactive. So people that are registered are the people that can, at some point, I will be sending our Zoom class links to. So if you want to continue to be able to join us on Zoom so that you can have your classes, be able to interact with the teacher, ask questions, and need to get our flash. It's a way of supporting us also so that we can be making more lectures for you. So you can chat me up on WhatsApp. Once you buy the flash, you can send it to your address. So my phone number that you can chat me up on is 070 671 62698. Okay. So if you're not in Nigeria, simply call +234 70 671 62698. That is our line. So we're gonna try to be moving faster so that we can cover as much as we can. So if you have any questions and concerns, you're following us on Facebook, you can drop it in the comment section of the Facebook that you're watching. You're looking at us from, you're watching us from YouTube, drop your questions in the comment section of the YouTube. And okay, I hope we're all preparing for our Jamb. We don't know yet when the registrations are going to start. But anytime it's starting, once we get the news, we will let you know about it. Okay. So I'm gonna be signing off. Thank you and God bless you.